Southwest, I just walked my dog who was stuck for 6 extra hours because you lied. You lied to me. You lied to every passenger on flight 2663. You told us our plane had mechanical problems. It did not. 2663 was fine when it came from Chicago to DCA. Then it was reloaded with passengers back to Chicago, and we were assigned the sick plane. Southwest Airlines. That was wrong, because there was a family flying from Memphis to Chicago direct. They didn't even have a boarding pass because the flight was direct. And they were kicked off their plane, and they watched passengers loaded into the plane, and they watched the plane take off. I sat with people that were going on their first trip to Disney World. I then went to the ladies' room and I met some other passengers, a lady with 2 young children, and they couldn't afford food at the airport. And I asked you to provide travel vouchers. You know what you did? Nothing. 3:55 flight, delayed until 7:55, 4 hours. 4-hour delay at the airport, okay? And no food. But we got a $100 voucher. But then when we land, we find out that the passengers connecting the flight from MCO, Orlando to Nashville, that only had a 3.5-hour delay, they got $200 vouchers, but we got $100, and that poor family got $100. So I let them know at baggage claim that the other people got $200. Yeah, and I've got phone numbers of people on the flight because you know what? You lied. I don't care about being delayed. I can afford food. I'm probably better off than most of the passengers that were struggling to go without dinner. People did not get dinner at the airport, and I tried to get vouchers for them. What really upsets me is that you lied. You were caught in a lie, and you kept lying. I don't like liars, and I think that airlines that lie and they get caught, and it was a blatant lie because our plane did not have mechanical errors. The plane that had mechanical errors, I believe that came from Tampa, but I could be wrong about Tampa. But that flight was like 6 hours delayed. But all I can say is that our plane was fine, and we were told our plane had mechanical errors, and it didn't. There was a plane with mechanical errors, and somebody said, "Did you hear? They're using the words, but they're not using them correctly." So my little puppy, oh, she's okay, she's 3. She suffered because of Southwest lying. And all I want is justice. So I think that if fines don't help, or paying people money and compensation doesn't help to make you not lie, bad airline, that I think an airline executive should go to jail for 1 year if passengers catch the airline knowingly lying to them. Yes, I believe that we should pass a law that airline executives will go to jail if their employees knowingly lie. Because let's face it, our flight was delayed big because of revenue. The flight going to Chicago had a lot more passengers paying a lot more money. We know the truth. Everybody on that plane did. There was even a captain from Southwest that was deadheading, embarrassed that his company, and he told me to go for it. Let you know you did wrong, because nobody that works for a sleazy airline wants to work for a sleazy airline. They want to work for an airline they respect, and your employees do not respect you. And I heard passengers boo the flight crew. I've never heard them boo a flight crew, and especially never thought I'd hear them boo a Southwest flight crew. Always a first.